Hello everyone. Today I am telling about the topic about uh, objects and functions and modules and lecture where and const keywords differences in the JavaScript. So first we will discuss about objects. First of all, objects in JavaScript. First, what are objects in JavaScript? In JavaScript, objects are a type of data structure that represent collection of properties. These properties are key value pairs, where the key is a string or symbol, and the value can be any data type, including numbers, strings, functions, arrays, or even other objects. We can use the objects. How to create, access, and manipulate objects with example. So let me tell you. Creating, accessing, and manipulating objects is easy. JavaScript objects are a fundamental for organizing data and functionality. Here are the detailed guide on how to create, access, and manipulate objects. First, creating objects. Objects can be created using several methods. Object literal syntax is the first one. This is the simplest way to create an object. By using const keyword, const person, he is the list, the list, the name and its value, age and its value, if and second one, accessing properties. It can be accessed in two types, dot notation or bracket notation. Here is the dot notation. We access the name of the person in the list of is in name of the person. We can use person dot name. We can easily access the name. Here is the output alias. Bracket notation. Here is the other method. By using bracket notation, we also access the values. Third one, manipulating objects. Manipulating objects are three types: adding properties, updating properties, and deleting properties. By adding the properties like this, and updating the properties by using dot notation, we can update. Deleting properties, but also we can use the dot notation. Key features like nested objects and methods. Nested objects, it is the topic about the objects. Objects can contain other objects or arrays. Nested object is an object that contains another object as one of its properties. This hierarchical structure is a way to model more complex relationships or group-related data logically. Here is the program. Const user is the dictionary, the key and value, and the another one address with the keys and values. And here we can access by using console.log. Next, nested methods. Nested methods is first of all, what is a method? Method is an action we can perform in a program. Here is the nested methods. In JavaScript, nested methods refers to functions that are defined as properties of objects with one method containing or calling another method within the same object or a nested object. This structure is useful for creating modular and organizing code, where methods are logically grouped under objects or sub-objects is easily. Here is the syntax. Const is the keyword, and by using this we can create the nested methods. Here is the method one is the main method, and we create the nested method is method two. Likewise, and our next topic is functions. First of all, we have to know what is functions and why they are important. A function in JavaScript is a reusable block of code designed to perform a specific task or calculate a value. Functions are fundamental building blocks in JavaScript programming and allow for modular, clean, and efficient code. Here is the syntax. Here is the first type is function for can be created using the function keyword or using arrow functions among other ways. There are so many ways. Basic function is like this: function name with parameters and block of code. Why functions are important? Functions are essential in program for several reasons, like reusability. We cannot write the code many times. Here is the purpose. Functions are used as important. Modularity and abstraction. Function declarations and function expressions in JavaScript. JavaScript provides two primary ways to define functions: function declarations and function expressions. While they achieve the small result defining reusable blocks of code, they differ in syntax, behavior, and how the JavaScript engine treats them. Okay, here is the difference between function declarations and expressions. Is simple. Next one, arrow functions. It is the second type. We can also use the arrows by instead of writing function names. You can also use this in program. Next, the concept of this keyword in JavaScript. This keyword means it is a keyword that refers the concept of in which a function is executed. The value of this depends on how the function is called, not where it is defined. It tells about the difference. It can point to different objects depending on the execution. Key characteristics of this keyword means dynamic construct, global or local. It is tells about the difference. Next topic is difference between where, let and const keywords. In JavaScript, where, let and const are used to declare variables, but they have different key differences in terms of scope, reassignment, and hoisting behavior. Here is an explanation of each one of with the example. First, where. Where is first of all the scope of where. Where is function scoped? Means it is accessed within only function. For next reassignment. Variable declared with the where keyword, we can reassign and update it. Next one, let keyword. Let keyword has the scope is block. It's a type. Its scope of the in program is a block scope. Example, it's only accessed within the block only. Next, reassignment. Variables declared with let can be reassigned and updated. And next, third one is const keyword. Is the scope is also likewise in block scope as just like let keyword, and its reassignment is impossible. We can assign only once, but cannot reassign. Next, modules. Modules are nothing but in for example like packages. Modules in JavaScript are way of organizing structuring JavaScript code into separate reusable files or modules. These modules allow developers to encapsulate pieces of functionality in distinct units and then share or reuse them across different parts of an application. Importance of modules: code organization, reusability, avoid global namespace position, better tooling, improved maintainability. Here like the passage. Using ES6 modules, we can also import and export function. Here is the code. We can export the mathematical functions like add, subtract, multiply, and divide. It is the default export. It is the syntax of importing from a module present in the JavaScript text. Okay, thank you.